The Rifleman. Starring Chuck Connors.
You leaving us, Earl?
Taking a little trip on the stagecoach, Mike.
What you gonna do?
Meeting some friends. Injun Adams and Roy Thursday.
What are you boys up to this time?
I'll tell you. But if you pass it on to the law, I'll deny saying it. We gonna kill us a man, friend. We gonna kill us a big man. A big man with a big mouth. Howdy, man.
Ow!
Sorry, son.
Paul, why can't I get my hair cut downtown like you?
Well, we could only afford one store-bought haircut this month, son.
Paul?
Hmm?
Can I ask you a question?
Well, just so you hold your head still. What do you want to ask me?
Well, it ain't easy to ask. I've been meaning to ask you for a long time.
Sounds important. Why don't you ask and get it over with?
Well, have you ever thought of marrying another woman?
Marrying it? What made you think of that?
Well, like I said, I've been thinking of it quite a spell.
Yes, I'd like to take another wife someday. That's natural.
When?
When I find the right woman.
Well, how'll you know her?
I think I'll know her when I meet her, son.
What'll she be like?
Well, she'll have to cook and sew and scrub. But her hands got to be soft. She's got to have hair like crimson as the setting sun and eyes as brown as chestnuts. Got to wear a flower because that's womanly. And she'll have to ride a horse like a man.
A woman like that's gonna be kind of hard to find, ain't she, Paul?
Very hard to find, son. Look, you better get washed up. We'll go downtown and pick up the material for that new shed, huh?
Yes, Paul. Paul wants you to set out a cake of 10 pennies for me, and I'll take a penny's worth of that licorice.
Oh, we'll do it.
I'll take cash for this licorice.
Oh, here comes the stagecoach. And on time for a change.
Hello.
Hello.
Come on over. I won't bite you. What's your name?
Mark McCain.
Mark? Well, that's from the Bible.
Yes, ma'am. Kind of runs in the family. I have an uncle named Abraham. My grandmother's name was Ruth, and my pa's name is Lucas. That's long for Luke, I think.
Well, I have two brothers named Joshua and Peter, and my name's Rebecca. It runs in my family, too.
Are you visiting someone here in town?
No, I live here. But I've been visiting relatives in Kansas.
Ma'am, do you have a husband?
Do I what?
Do you have a husband?
Well, no, not yet. But I hope to have one someday. I hope to have a husband and a boy exactly like you.
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do.
Can I ask you something else?
Go right ahead.
Do you ride a horse?
Well, I ride a horse very well, thank you. I can outrace both of my brothers.
If you wait here, ma'am, I'll be right back.
Can I help you, mister?
Where can I rent a horse?
Down at the blacksmith's down the street there.
I'm looking for a man, a big man. He lives somewhere around here. His name's Lucas McCain.
Paul?
Huh?
Well, you'd better come with me.
Oh, what is it?
Well, come on. Miss Rebecca, I'd like you to meet up with my Paul.
Howdy, ma'am. I'm Lucas McCain.
I'm Rebecca Snyder.
Seems to be a nice day for traveling.
Yes, it's a very nice day.
Are you leaving or just getting here?
She lives here, Paul. Says she'd like to get married and have a boy, something like me.
Mark.
Yep. You have quite a lad, Mr. McCain.
He's a fair boy.
Well, my Paul ain't married either, ma'am.
My wife passed away.
Oh,
Well, it was nice meeting you, ma'am.
my pleasure.
Come along, son. Excuse me.
Who was that? What do you want?
You know what I think? I think he was using his own son just to meet me.
You know, I have a strong feeling you had notions about me courting that girl.
She's sure pretty. Prettiest girl I ever seen.
But a shade young. She'd make you a better sister than mother.
She's full grown.
That girl is nearer your age than mine, boy.
She is?
She is. Now, let's not do anything like that again, huh?
Yes, Paul. She sure did fit. Crimson hair, chestnut eyes, wears flowers, got soft hands. She rides a horse like a man, too.
How'd you find that out?
I asked her. Of course, I didn't ask her about cooking and such, because all women do that.
Run along and tend the team, son. I've got to take Razor down and have his shoe looked at.
Yes, Paul.
Big man with a big mouth.
Hello, Nels.
Hello, Lucas.
Can you take a look at his right front shoe?
Yeah, leave him a spell. All right. I'll fix it as quick as I can.
Thank you.
Come on, Paula.
Oh, Lucas,
Oh, hi, Mike.
I thought maybe you better know the Snipe boy's been asking questions about you.
Who?
The Snipe brothers.
I don't think I know him.
They got a spread about 40 miles north of town. Don't visit us very often, and we like that. Oh, a couple of wild ones.
Wild ones?
Oh, they never break the law more than spending a Saturday night in jail, but they're rougher than a bronc. If they're again you, it's just too bad. If they like you generally end up in trouble because you know them. You just can't win.
I wonder why they're interested in me.
Well, if I find out, I'll let you know.
All right.
Here you are, Lucas. Everything's ready for you, and I've already entered it in the book.
Fine, Hattie.
Say, there was a fella in here asking about you.
Yeah, I know. Micah told me.
Oh, Lucas, are you going to be walking past the depot?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a young lady in here a minute ago, and she bought this sewing stand, and then she went off without it. I see her over there standing in front of the depot. Would you mind handing it to her as you go past?
I'll be happy to.
Thanks, Lucas.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Mr. McCain, I believe that's mine.
Oh, is it? I was just bringing it to you.
Not knowing who it belonged to?
Well, Hattie in the store told me to give it to the lady in front of the depot. I guess you forgot to mention which one.
Well, thank you, Mr. McCain. I'll save you the trip.
Howdy.
Hello.
I'm Joshua Sniping. This here's my brother Peter.
Well, what can I do for you boys?
Well, we want to get better acquainted. Buy you a drink.
Only it'll have to be milk, because we ain't allowed in the saloons in this town. There with Josh.
I appreciate the offer, boys.
Now, we'd consider it downright unneighborly if you won't take the time to join us in a drink.
Won't take more than 5 minutes, will it, Josh?
All right.
Fine. Step on over here. Right in here. What'll it be? Cow or goat?
Cow.
2 cows.
Half and half. I like cow better, Josh, but that goat's milk sure is good for a man's skin.
Sorry we can't offer you something with a little more bite.
It's all right. I'm not much in hard liquor myself.
We're glad to hear that.
Mighty glad.
You are?
To the flag.
The flag.
To the flag.
To the flag.
Now then, understand you got a fair to middling spread south of here.
My boy and me like it.
How much a year do you figure to clear on that place?
That's a personal question, mister.
Oh, I reckon it's some personal, but if you aiming to set your sights on our sister, we got to know something about you.
If I'm what?
Rebecca's our sister, ain't she, Josh?
Rebecca. Oh, you mean the little girl over at the depot?
And the one out on the street just now. Now, you've been bird dogging after her ever since she lit off on that stage.
Now, let's hold it a minute. She's very pretty, and she looks like a nice...
You just point out the man that says
But
she
I
ain't.
haven't got any sights on her.
Now, we're not aiming to scare you away, mister. Fact is, it's time Rebecca started thinking about her husband. But we got to be sure about who he is.
I haven't got any intentions towards your sister, gentlemen. None.
None?
None.
Ready to travel, Paul?
Lucas, boy. I like it. Just met the Snipe brothers. This seems to be a day for folks to be asking questions about you. Huh? Another customer. He's real curious. Who? Fellow sitting over there on the sidewalk. I noticed him before. Who is he? Complete stranger. Says his name's Earl Battle. I never saw him before. What kind of questions? Personal things like where do you live? How do you get there? Well, like you said, folks are real nosy about me today. I'm Lucas McCain.
Howdy, I'm Earl Battle.
I hear you've been asking questions.
Uh-huh.
Now, why don't you ask me? I know more about me than anyone else.
Found out all I want to know.
For what reason?
I just like to ask questions. It ain't against the law to ask questions, now is it? Now, you wouldn't shoot me with that rifle for just asking questions, now would you?
I don't know what you got in mind, mister, but from now on, I'll have an eye on you.
Roy Thursday told me to say hello to you.
Let's go, son. right, son. I'll pick up Razor and catch up with you down the road.
Yes, Paul.
Ready yet, Nels?
Not yet, Lucas. That right hind was about to throw, so I fixed it too. Be a few minutes.
That looked like him.
Steady down. Watch a good man work.
He's in the blacksmith's.
I thought I saw him.
Street seems kind of empty, don't it?
Yeah, let's spread out.
I'll be right back, Nels.
You ought to be ready by the time you get back, Lucas.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Mr. McCain, you are getting to be a bad habit.
Guess I wasn't watching where I was going.
Are you certain you didn't know where you were going?
Oh, ma'am, I guess I didn't.
Well, I'll be dogged if he ain't at it again. I thought you said you weren't interested in our sister.
Now, look, I know things...
You know, mister, I'm beginning to believe you are just downright dishonest.
Believe me, today just isn't my day. Right now, all I'd like to do is ride on back home.
You trying to snub us, Josh?
No,
Maybe it ain't a wedding you were interested in. Maybe you've been lollygagging around Becky for some other reason.
We sure wouldn't like that.
Ma'am, I apologize to have your name spoke that way.
Then maybe you'd like to do something about it.
Step around back, maybe.
All right. I'm sick enough of you boys to count it a pleasure.
You wait in the buggy, Becky. We'll be right back. He's taller than you, boy. He can't hit as hard nor move as fast. So get him hard and fast.
Hard and fast, yeah.
Come on, Joe.
Closer, boy. Closer. Hit him closer.
Come on, Joe.
Come on, you ain't hurt, boy. He just barely nipped you. Now go get him.
Yeah.
Just nipped you. Now go get him. Come on now. Get him. Get him, boy.
Come on, Joe.
Closer, boy.
Come on, Joe.
Now you got him, boy. He hears the canaries.
Get up. Let me give you a hand, friend.
Come on, up and at him, boy.
We sure gotta watch him, Josh. He is sneaky.
Come on.
Get out there. Get him. Oh. Come on.
You hurt my brother. You hurt my brother.
did.
What took you so long?
Well, his right rear was loose, too. Hey, son, you unsaddle Razor while I go in and make supper, huh?
Yes, Paul.
Mark,
Yes, Paul?
put that light out and get down.
Well, well, Lucas McCain. Good citizen. I told you if your testimony sent me to the pen, I'd be back to get you. Well, here we are. And we're here to kill you. Come on, boys, take it.
Get down, Mark. Roy? Roy?
Appears like you needed a friend, neighbor.
You can say that again. That's Roy Thursday's bunch.
No hard feelings?
No hard feelings. Thank you very much.
We're all right, Becky.
Oh, I reckon we asked for what we got. Man can be wrong sometimes. It was her saved your life. She heard that fellow over there bragging that as soon as they met a couple of men, they was going to kill somebody. So when she saw the three of them right out after you, she told us, and well, we figured we better have a look-see.
Well, I'm mighty obliged to all three of you.
And you want to hear something else funny?
What's that?
Becky's been engaged ever since she got back home.
She has, huh?
To a boy back in Kansas. She aimed to keep it a secret a spell, but we spotted that ring tied around her neck, and she had to tell us. Looks like you missed out.
It sure does.
Josh,
Yeah?
don't forget to tell him about Rhoda.
Who's Rhoda?
Oh, you're gonna like Rhoda.
That's Becky's older sister. Man, she cooks flat and acts like you've never seen her. You can eat a stack like that.